Welcome to 2025, the Trump Chronicles. Welcome back, folks. Today we're diving into some surprising facts about Donald Trump in 2025. You know how much we love a good news cycle refresh, and believe me, the Trump news ticker never sleeps. It's been a wild few years, and frankly, 2025 is already shaping up to be a doozy. So buckle up as we unpack some truly unbelievable things about everyone's favorite septuagenarian Twitter enthusiast. You won't believe number 3. So, we all knew Trump couldn't resist the siren song of capitalism, right? But the man's gone full-on Willy Wonka with his business ventures. Now, I'm not talking about another go at casinos, no sir, we're talking Trump Steaks 2.0. Except this time it's a line of surprisingly popular pre-prepped meals called Trump Tower meals. They're huge. And if that wasn't enough to give the Food and Drug Administration a collective aneurysm, he's also launched his own line of, wait for it, pickles. Yes, pickles. Apparently they're made with some very special, very secret, very legally murky water sourced directly from Trump Tower. Don't ask, we're still trying to get our lawyers to look into it. Alright, let's be honest, we all knew he wouldn't just ride off into the sunset. The man's a heat-seeking missile for attention, and politics is his happy place, or at least his least boring place, which, let's be honest, is saying something. Even though he's not tweeting from the official POTUS account anymore, thank God for small mercies, his endorsements still hold weight, particularly in certain, let's call them passionate corners of the internet. And don't even get me started on the rallies, he's still holding those, folks. Picture Woodstock. If Woodstock involved a lot more red hats and chants of Make America G, well, you know the rest. Chapter 3. Banned, but not forgotten, Trump's social media afterlife. Ah, social media. The digital playground where Trump roamed free, spewing forth whatever thought nugget popped into his head. Those were the days, eh? Well, good news, bad news situation here, folks. The good news is he's still banned from Twitter. The bad news is, he just created his own social media platform, because of course he did. It's called Truth Social, which, let's be honest, is the least subtle name he could have chosen. And it's exactly as unhinged as you'd expect. We're talking conspiracy theories galore, nonsensical rants, and enough self-promotion to make a Kardashian blush. The scary part? It's actually gaining traction. We're talking millions of users here, folks, which honestly says more about us than it does about him. Chapter 4. The Law and Order SVU, Special Victims Unit, Trump Edition. Now, no Trump update would be complete without a quick trip down litigation lane, now would it? Let's just say the man's got more legal battles than seasons of Law and Order. We're talking lawsuits, investigations, countersuits, appeals, motions to dismiss, and enough legal paperwork to wallpaper the entire Trump Tower. Twice. And before you ask, yes, some of them are still ongoing from his presidency. We're talking election interference, tax fraud, you name it, there's probably a lawyer somewhere arguing about it right now. Will he ever actually see the inside of a courtroom? Well, that's the million or billion-dollar question, isn't it? But hey, at least his lawyers are making a killing, literally. Chapter 5. The Teflon Don, America's ever-shifting view. So after all this, you're probably wondering, how do people even view Trump in 2025? Well, it's complicated. For some, he's still the business mogul, the straight-talking outsider who promised to drain the swamp. To others, he's the embodiment of everything wrong with American politics. Divisive, dishonest, and more concerned with his own ego than the country. The truth as always lies somewhere in between. But one thing's for sure, Trump's legacy is far from written. He remains a polarizing figure capable of sparking both fervent support and intense opposition. And honestly, I don't see that changing anytime soon. That's it for today. If you enjoyed these surprising facts about Donald Trump in 2025, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more intriguing content. We'll be right back next week with more news, analysis, and hopefully, slightly less terrifying updates on the state of the world. Until then, try to stay informed, stay engaged, and for the love of all that is holy, please stay away from any pickles claiming to be sourced from Trump Tower. Seriously, it's not worth the risk. See you next time.